This is a video showing the build process and seeing how long it takes. So it's 10:35 in the morning here for me, and I've made some changes and I'm pushing them to Steam. I first do a build for Windows 64, and I've got to select something to build it to. So I'm going to go delete this. I'm in build 8, so if I go here and then I say I'm in build 10. Build 10B, I want to use that folder, and it starts packaging it. And I'm going to show the output log. Sure I am. Why don't that work? There, showing the output log. And I usually go ahead and clear it just so I can see the changes it's making for the build. And it will build. And so at 10:35, it is building. I just realized this may slow down a little because I'm using OBS to record. But so we will pause to see how as it builds at 10:36. Just a quick update right now. It's at 10:47, so it's a little over 10 minutes into it, and it's cooked the packages, which means basically it's compiled all the code of all the shaders, of all the levels, of all the blueprints, of all the code, all the plugins, and it took about 10 minutes. Now it's in the part of the building process where it is basically taking all these files and creating a zip file. So I will pause and come back after that. And those zip files are called pack files in Unreal Engine. It's been 21 minutes now, and it's built all the packages and the zip files. And now what it's doing is finishing archiving them all. And then after that finishes, I will upload it to Steam. So 21 minutes up to this point. All right, it's been 24 minutes, and it's all built, all ready to go. And next I will copy it, run some scripts that I've written, some batch files to get it ready to load and get it into Steam. It's finished building, so now I need to get this into Steam, right? So let me get a couple of windows open here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy something. I'm going to copy the code that what got built. Let me show you first of all what got built. If I go ahead and, if you remember, I told it to build it into this directory. And here's what gets built. I mean, it's basically the game. So it's the executable game, and then it packages up the parts of the engine it uses, and then these packs are all the levels or maps that they zipped up all the content into those packs of the file. So I mean that's what it creates, and it creates underneath this Windows editor file. So what I need to do, I'm going to go ahead and make this window smaller. You go over into in my drive. I've got the SDK for Steamworks 153A, which you download from Steamworks. SDK, Tools folder, Content Builder, that's where I'm at. Go into Content folder. I delete this. That's the last time I loaded it. And I copy this, and I'm going to paste it over there. So I'm basically just moving it from the folder that it built it from in the build over to a staging area that it's going to go look in. And this will take a couple of minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and pause. All right, it's copied it, and that took about 4 minutes. And so I will go up one level here in the SDK for Steam. I wrote a batch file that does a lot of work, and what this is going to do is now take that file all those files I just stuck out there, and it's going to go ahead and upload it to the Steam, what's called the depot. So it's basically going to move it from my PC up into Steam's servers. So I just go ahead and execute that, and it starts, and I'll start the clock now. And it'll take a couple of minutes again, so a few minutes. So I'm going to go pause and be back when it's done. It is loaded in under 4 minutes, and so we've got it up in Steam now. So now I've got to go tell Steam to use this. This is called a depot in Steam. So I am going to go over to Steam. Steam Works, actually, is where it goes. And where is it? It's right here. Let me move it over. Let me go to Steamworks, and I'm going to my account in Steamworks, our account, the Music Oasis Steamwork account. So I will start the clock right now with this, and I view the checklist. I am going to go down here and edit Steamworks settings. I'm going to go into Steam Pipe, and that's just what they call their way to load stuff, and I am going to build a depot. I'm sorry, I'm going to do a build. Sorry, I got that close. I'm going to do a build, and it's going to stick it in a depot. It's got this. This is one I just loaded, and I'm going to set this as a default branch, and say preview changes, and it says it's ready to go. I'm going to say set it live now. And so now what it's doing is it's saying point to the stuff you just uploaded. Then the next thing I do is that has got it all ready to go. And then I need to say basically publish it. And that means make it available through the Steam site. So somebody clicks on Music Oasis, they'll get this new version. You say prepare for publishing. Wait, you do? You say prepare for publishing. Did I not get it up? Nope. Prepare for publishing. Publish the Steam. I say, go ahead, stop, publish the Steam, and I say really publish, and there it went and published it. I overthought that for a minute. So that took about 2 minutes to get published in Steam. So now what does that mean? Now it says, if I go, I am going to get out. I'm going to get in Steam, and I'm going to get out of Steam. I'm going to basically restart Steam. I don't have Steam started. Oh, I do. So I'm going to exit it. And I'm going to relaunch Steam. So this would be like a regular user. This has nothing to do with the load. Now I'm just going to, if I go into Steam, it's going to launch Steam. And it'll take a sec. There it is, Steam. And I am going to go to, down here you'll see downloading, right? You know, because it's downloading a game, and what it's downloading is the change. It's just starting a download for Music Oasis. So you could watch it here, and it will, you know, it's at 8. It hasn't started loading yet. It's starting the download. But you could just, you could watch it download here. So I will pause the video as it downloads. So it's finishing up patching right now. And as you see, I got theoretically 30 seconds left, and it's been running 7 minutes now. And so it's like any other Steam game that you download, and depending on how many changes were in the latest load, it'll take longer. But this usually runs in the background for a Steam user. So, when a person gets on, it's already updated. But there is that getting done. So that will put it on my desktop, and you'll see the ability to play will pop up. I could play the game now. So let's say it took under 8 minutes. We'll say 8 minutes. So load game on the PC. It took 8 minutes. So what does that mean? I've been keeping track here. So that means I got 28, 30. So total time is 38 minutes. So from making the changes to building it took 20 minutes to inside of Unreal Engine to repackage it up. It took 4 minutes then to copy it over to the staging area in my hard drive. It took 4 minutes then to get it off on the Steam, from my PC up to the Steam servers, the Steam depot. It took me 2 minutes once I got inside of Steam to publish it. And then it took me 8 minutes on my own PC, just like a normal Steam game, to download and patch the Steam app on my PC. So 38 minutes from beginning to end.